This is homework set 28. We're going to look at questions 4 and 5. Questions 4, we've got two functions, f and g, and then we're asked to do some more composition. So let's get started here. On part A, we are looking for f of g, or f circle g, of x. Let's translate. F of g of x, and g, all right, this is going to be f of, what is g now? G is this function right here, 4x minus 2. And put that into f. What does f say to do with this? Locate f. Here it is. It says whatever comes in, you square it and subtract 3 times that. So I'm going to square this, 4x minus 2 squared, and then minus 3 times that thing, 4x minus 2. So let's square. 16x squared, multiply them together and double it, minus 8x doubled, minus 16x, square the last, plus 4. Take that negative 3 through, so we'll get minus 12x plus 6. And then this will give us 16x squared, minus 16x minus 12 is minus 28x, and 4 plus 6 is a 10. There we go. Part B, now turn it around. Let's do g of f of x. Get that expression. So translate it. G of f of x. G of, now f of x. What is f of x? Follow it up here. Where's f of x? Right there. X squared minus 3x. All right, so we're going to put in x squared minus 3x. And then we're going to put this into g. So locate g right up here. Replace all the x's with x squared minus 3x. So I've only got one, so I'll replace that. So I'll get 4 times x squared minus 3x. And then we still have that minus 2 out here. All right, just distribute 4x squared minus 12x minus 2. And you can see that these two are not equal. That just tells us that f circle g is generally not equal to g circle f. Now, part C says to compute f of g at 0. Now look, we went through all this work that says this. F circle g at any value of x, you can use this expression to make that computation. So why don't we just use it? We went through all that work, let's use it. So I'm going to use this expression right here. So I'm going to take that 0, and I'm going to replace all the x's here with that 0. We will get that this is equal to 16 times 0 squared plus 28 times 0 plus 10. So 0 squared is 0, so that's going to be 0. That's 0, so I just get a 10 out of this. And by the bill, I've apparently got the right answer. And in part D, let's turn it around. Instead of f circle g at 0, let's do g circle f at 0. Now again, we went through all this work to get an expression for g circle f. Let's use it. So let's replace all the x's in here with 0. Now, can you see what you're going to get? I'm going to claim that we're going to get just negative 2 out of this. Put 0 back in here. Wherever you see an x, you're going to get a 0. So I'll get 0, 0. I'll just get negative 2. Here in question 5, we're given a function, f of x, and we want to compute these two difference quotients. So let's start here with a, and we want to compute, I'm just going to rewrite it, f of x minus f of a over x minus a. Let's start. What is f of x? Well, we're given f of x. This is cubic, it's quadratic. So we're going to get x squared minus 2x plus 7 minus, now, minus, be careful, I have more than one thing, I'm going to need parentheses. What is f of a? So put a into f. So locate f right here, replace all the x's with a. So I'll get a squared minus 2a plus 7, and it's all to be divided by x minus a, right? No functions here, just x minus a. Now, let's remove these parentheses. So we will get x squared minus 2x plus 7 minus a squared plus 2a minus 7 all over x minus a. Now, what do we get here in the top? Can we clean this up a little bit? Well, I got a 7 minus 7. I can at least get rid of that. So I'll get x squared minus 2x minus a squared plus 2a all over x minus a. So I want to see if I can simplify this numerator. Now I notice I've got 4 terms, an even number of terms. Nothing is common all the way through. So I'm going to try factoring by grouping. So what I'm going to do here is, let me see if I can move that down. Oh, that's pretty clever. Okay, so now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to group together these two. Now, in that first 2 group, what's common? An x. In the second group, what's common is an a, but the first term in the group is a negative. So I'm going to take out a negative a. Now let's see if that helps. So I'll get x minus 2, right? If I take out an x, what's left? I had 2, I removed 1, there's 1 left. There was a negative 2x, I removed the x, I have negative 2 left. Now take out that negative, so it changes all these signs, and what's left? A, and then minus 2. Or it seems to be going nowhere here, because this is an x minus 2, this is an a minus 2. That's not going to work. So here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to regroup. So I'm going to do this up here at the top. I'll get x squared minus 2x minus a squared plus 2a all over x minus a. Now I'm going to group together like this. These two and these two. So I'm going to move it down again so I can do this. So here's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have this group here, x squared minus a squared, and then what can I take out of the second and the fourth? How about a negative 2, right? There's a 2 common, and the first term in the group, right, I got a 2 and a 2. There's a 2 common. The first term in the group is negative, so I'm going to take out a negative 2, and what I'm left with then, right, take out a negative 2, you're left with an x. Take out a negative 2, you're left with, the 2's gone, I get negative a, right? I'm taking out a negative, so I get x minus a all over x minus a. I can maybe see what's happening now. All right, I can't cancel these yet, but let's factor this. Difference of 2 squares, x plus a, x minus a, minus 2, x minus a, all over x minus a. And now I can see in the numerator I've got that x minus a common, so take that out, x minus a. And if you take that out, if you take this out, what's left? X plus a minus 2. So I'm left with x plus a minus 2 over x minus a. And now those x minus a's cancel, and I'm left with x plus a minus 2. Right, a bit of work on that one for sure. Now let's go to part B. Part B, we are going to compute this difference quotient, f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. All right, so first up, what do we do with this x plus h? Well, we're going to process it using the f rule. So locate f, right here, replace all the x's, that one and that one, with x plus h. So I will have x plus h squared minus 2 times x plus h, and then I got a plus 7. Now that's this part right here. What I've done is just computed that one. Then I get the minus sign, right? So I get a minus. There's the minus. F of x itself, minus f of x. Well, f of x has 3 terms, so I need parentheses to capture all of it. X squared minus 2x plus 7 all over h. So look what we have. Here is that f of x plus h minus, there's the minus, f of x itself, all over h. Now, if I'm doing this correctly, in the top, everything without an h should drop out. So everything that's left should have an h in it. So first of all, let's square, and then we'll take the 2 through. So square. Square the first, x squared, multiply them together. All right, I'm multiplying these two together, hx or xh, it doesn't matter. I'll do it in alphabetical order. hx, you double it, you get 2 of those, 2hx, and then square the last, h squared. Now, take that, distribute that negative 2. Negative 2x minus 2h plus 7. Now take the minus sign through. Minus x squared plus 2x minus 7 all over h. Now, at top, does everything without an h cancel? X squared, run it through, minus x squared, that's gone. Minus 2x plus 2x is gone. Plus 7 minus 7 is gone. So here's what's left. This one, and this one. They all have h's in it. I'll do it up here at the top. 2hx plus h squared minus 2h all over h. Now, all three terms in the numerator have an h in them. Factor it out. I'm left with 2h plus h minus 2. Right? Do you see it? I add 2hx, I remove the h, so what's left is a 2x, and then plus, there were 2 h's, I removed 1, so there's 1 left, and then minus 2h, if I take out the h, there's a minus 2 left, all right, and then all over h, all right, so it's all to be divided by h, and then these h's cancel, and I'm left with 2h. Wait a minute, you probably caught this and you're wondering, what's this guy doing? Look back up here. Back up here. What did I do? I took out an h, 2hx. If I take out the h, that's not right. Let's get this right. So I'm just going to erase this. So let's do it correctly now. Take out an h. Here's what's left. 2hx. Take out the h. What's left is 2x. And then plus h, and then minus 2, all over the h. Now those h's cancel, and I'm left with 2x plus h minus 2. That's what I think it is. And that finishes up our homework set 28.